The author that made us all cry in The Notebook is bringing us another love story.
Jim Ferguson sat down with Nicholas Sparks and Superman Tom Welling to talk about The Choice.
Yes, The Choice, a new Nicholas Sparks, about his 11th, and they're wonderful. Tom Welling, may remember him as Clark Kent from the CW TV series called Smallville. He also was in Draft Day, Bachelors 1 and 2, and of course Nicholas Sparks, America's beloved author, Message in a Bottle, Notebook as you mentioned, and of course Dear John. Now it's The Choice. And Tom Welling is a doctor that's involved in a love triangle. Here are the two of them. This is your 11th film adaptation based on your novels. Hard to believe. We've done most of them.
Right, I know. It's like old home week here.
Nick, where would you put The Choice? Is it one of your favorites?
Yeah, it is. I really love the fact that it feels so authentic throughout the entire film. And you love them all for different reasons. And this one, I had a lot more hand. It went through my production company, so they had more of a hand throughout the entire process. So, you have that kind of, I guess, fondness based on a little more ownership principle going on. But I think the chemistry between Ben and Teresa as they play Travis and Gabby, I think that's unbelievable. I think the supporting cast in this film is extraordinary, and all of it comes together in a new way.
And Tom, would you agree that the supporting cast includes a couple of dogs?
I would agree that. Those dogs, they took up a lot of time on set, the little puppies. Unless you're referring to me, and then I'll still agree. No, this is my favorite movie, and of course I'm in it, but it's so well-rounded, and the choices are so real. And I saw the movie with some family members, and they wanted to hate Gabby at a certain point. And at a certain point, they realized they couldn't hate her because they could feel themselves in her situation and really not knowing what to do and being confused. And I think there's a lot of these characters go through emotions that we all go through in life in one way or another.
You and I talked about a long time ago, another film of yours that I talked to you about this idea of split decisions we make in our life and how it changes things.
Sure. Everyone's life is just a series of the choices we make. The sum total of your life is influenced by every decision you make, whether or not to get out of bed and go to work, or to buy a house, or who you marry, or what you're going to eat. Everything, and all you add up every choice you make, well, it adds up to this crazy thing called life. And this is a wonderful movie that explores, hey, here are a couple of choices in the world of love, right?
Yeah. And as you're saying that, what just literally occurred to me was the respect for other people's choices.
Of course.
Is also very big in
and
this film.
It's a love story, but a love story between not only Ben and Teresa, but a father, son, sister, brother.
Sure. And of course Teresa and Ryan.
Ryan's character, right. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah, well, someone in the world of love, someone, silver medal doesn't count for much, if that's the way it goes.
Did you like playing a doctor?
I did. There's not much doctoring, but there's a lot of lab coats and walking.
Walking around with it. Yeah. I thought, we're talking about the seriousness of choices and decisions, but a lot of humor too.
Hilarious. I read the script. I was in the movie, and when I watched the film, I laughed out loud at least 3 times, and I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Aren't you glad that he's from North Carolina?
I am, actually. And I think it shows through.
The location was beautiful.
The location was perfect. I actually paddleboarded to work one day.
Did you?
Unbelievable.
Across the little sound there. Yeah.
Isn't it fun?
It was great. It took me 15 minutes. I showed up on the dock, and who's this guy getting too close to set?
Just gorgeous, just beautiful, yeah. The Choice opens on Friday, and also opening on Friday is a movie called Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen, and Zombies. We have the 2 young, beautiful British actresses, Lily James, one of my favorites, from Downton Abbey, the troubled niece, and also she was Cinderella. And she's going to be with Bella Heathcote,
there you go,
who plays Jane, and I'll just say this: Jane Austen will roll over in her grave, but you'll find out what I think on Friday.
But you give The Choice a good thumbs up, right? You said it's a good choice?
Yes, I would give
it
a good solid B.
A good B?
All right, that's pretty good.
We love it, Jim. And if you want more of Jim's celebrity interviews, just head to our website, TucsonMorningBlend.com, and you can watch them there.